Welcome back to the Macbeef-Banquet AfterShow. This is episode 31? Yeah. I was going to say 21, but that's not accurate. So, yeah, we are back today. We got a fun little storyline for you here that we'd like to tell all of you listeners about.
It's an episode. It's an actual episode from
It's from
the Magic School Bus.
It's an episode of the Magic School Bus. Yeah.
I don't know if you hopefully some of you have seen this show.
Yes.
I mean, I imagine you would have. It's part of our childhood.
Yes. Yes.
School,
exactly.
Outside of that.
Mm-hmm.
This is a real episode.
Yes, absolutely. It's the lost episode, if you will.
Yeah.
So Miles is on his way to school.
Yeah, that's me. Hi, I'm Miles.
He's his name's Miles, and he walks into class, but he's got himself a special little furry friend with him.
My dick.
His name was Kai.
Oh, Kai. Shit, I brought Kai to school.
But Kai has a problem. Kai is sick.
Oh, fuck. Probably because I've been beating him. Just kidding. I don't beat my dog.
So
I've been feeding him germs.
We need to see what's going on with Kai and see if we can't help him out here.
Okay.
So, Miles, what do you do?
I
Obviously, you got the whole gang with you. You got Miss Frizzle. You got Carlos. You got...
Okay.
Who else is there? I don't...
Ralph.
I remember Carlos. Ralph.
That's about it.
Those are the important ones. It's just
Carlos and Ralph.
Two other people. There's no other girls on the Magic School Bus besides Miss Frizzle.
Yeah. And the lizard too.
And the lizard.
Wasn't...
Is Miss Frizzle a lizard?
No.
Miss Frizzle has turned into a lizard.
Wait, no, there was a lizard though, wasn't there?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, man, that lizard was nuts, bro.
Yeah. So there's Phoebe, there's Carlos, Dorothy, Wanda. I forgot about Wanda.
WandaVision.
Keisha, Arnold,
you fucking bitch.
and then Tim.
Tim?
So, yeah, apparently there's a guy named Tim.
I don't remember this Tim character.
There's Ralphie. Okay. So,
who's Tim?
What do you do?
The fuck is Tim?
The hell is Tim?
I don't know who Tim is.
Tim has actually gotten stuck inside of Kai, which is part of the problem. It's not the whole problem, but it's part of the problem. So
I asked Miss Frizzle if I can go take him to the school nurse because she'll know what to do with the dog.
Frizzle takes a bold power move and puts a gun on the desk. It says, Miles, fuck. You can't go to the nurse. We're gonna solve this problem here and now. Okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm drunk right now, and if that nurse finds out that I'm drunk one more time, I'm getting fired from the school. So
stop getting drunk.
You gotta solve it yourself.
You're not even married. What the hell?
So what do you do?
I gotta solve it myself.
Yeah, with the class, and you have the school bus, the Magic School bus.
Well, I can't drive, so
but
I ask all of our friends to
drive.
No,
all of you collectively could drive together.
No, I asked them to pull Carlos out of Kai. Help me pull Carlos out of my dog, please.
Okay. He's like full sized. He's like Kai's ass. No, but
how is he in?
Carlos got shrunk. Is what happened.
Okay, and then
stuck
got
inside.
Swallowed. Okay.
Yeah, he got swallowed by Kai.
All right. So
I don't know why he was at your house, but he was. So yeah, you guys got to shrink down somehow.
Okay. Yo, Miss Frizzy, can we use the Magic School Bus to shrink down and hop inside my fucking dog to save Carlos's dumb ass?
Well, I was gonna bust a cap in your little ass, but I guess we can bust a cap in Kai's ass instead. Let's go.
We're gonna kill my dog, please, God, no. My wife will be mad. I'm still married in this situation.
Yes. Okay. So, Miss Frizzle says, "Fine, all right, we won't kill your dog, but we'll go hop inside that bitch and see what's going on." So you guys load up on the school bus. You shrink down to size.
Wait, no. It's, what is it? Take chances, make mistakes, and get messy, and then she fucking shrinks us.
Yes, exactly.
With the frizz, no way.
With the frizzle.
With the fuzz, no
With
way.
the fuzz. And yeah.
Oh, Tim was the black kid, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I wanted to remember who Tim was because they had a multicultural group of kids.
Yeah. There he is. Sort of bottom right there.
He's white. I'm just kidding.
What? I don't see color, Mouse.
That does not look like Carlos. What the hell?
I know. I was like, yeah, Carlos looks different.
Oh, it's because they must have had like a reboot or something. And Liz must have been the lizard, right? Liz. Yeah. Dorothy. Man, she was a shit. Sorry. So we shrink down.
Mm-hmm.
And we're inside Kai because it flies, right? I think
it flies.
Yeah,
it
the
flies.
magic school bus flies.
How did you get inside of
this? Whatever.
Where'd you go?
The dick hole.
All right.
Actually, we should figure out where Carlos is first, I guess. I call him on my cellular telephone.
All right.
I'm like, Carlos, my man, you got the drugs I need? You got the drugs I asked
so bad. Okay, so yeah, you do a scan of Kai, and you find out
looking for a miniature human.
Yep, you find out that Carlos is stuck inside of Kai's small intestine.
Okay, that's connected to the dick, right?
Sure.
Look, what's in there? Pee, I think it's pee.
I think it's, yeah, something like that.
The large intestine is fecal matter.
Yes.
Yeah, so we go up the pee hole.
Up the pee hole. That's smart.
First we have to get him erect, though, I think.
Yep.
Maybe. I don't know how dogs work. Nah, fuck it. We'll just go in through the mouth.
No, it's okay. We've got... lucky for you, you've got some dog Viagra in your backpack just for this situation.
Are we still small? Like, it won't have any effect, really, if we're still small. Good thing I have a lot of it, then.
Yes.
I keep it on me at all times, you know?
Yeah.
Whenever this situation comes up. So, yeah, I pop some miniature puppy Viagra into my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And
a lot of it.
A lot of it, because it's very small. And we go in through his dick.
Mm-hmm.
This is my life.
Yep.
All right, so we're in the school bus, all of us kids and myself and Miss Frizzle and Liz, without Carlos, man. Fuck Carlos.
Carlos stuck in there. I've got an idea for how this could go. Okay.
Call up his mom, like, yo, your son got swallowed by a dog.
Yeah. She's like, again? I saw that fucking lowlife. If he gets stuck in another dog, I'm not gonna save him this time. And that's what we tell her. No, he got shrunk down to size and stuck inside a dog this time. Anyway.
Oh my god.
So you're swimming through Kai's urethra. Something like that. Or,
his urethra is really big.
And then you come across a problem.
Yeah.
The first roadblock, if you will. The kidney stone.
The kidney stone.
Kai's got a kidney stone, which is another part of his problem.
Do dogs get kidney stones?
Apparently, I guess. I don't know. Don't read too much into it.
Okay.
This episode is not as educational, which is why it was lost. It's not as accurate.
Yeah.
So
that's why.
So yeah. So there's a kidney stone blocking your path. Okay. So what do?
Miss Frizzle, fucking blast that shit. My dog's gonna die.
She tries to shoot it with her gun, but it doesn't work because it's so small.
Well, I meant like with the magic school bus, okay. But sure.
For sure. She still got her gun.
She's still shooting.
Yep.
She like doesn't even open a window. She just shoots through the glass. And we can't close the window now.
So what she does is she creates a Molotov cocktail with some of the alcohol that she's been drinking. And she throws that bitch at the kidney stone.
Oh my god, we're gonna kill my dog.
And luckily it just burns the kidney stone.
Oh good, thank god.
But
I was really worried there.
And then it just conveniently just
goes away.
Fire just, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, problem solved. Awesome. Thanks,
right.
Miss Frizzle, you fucking piece of shit. Let's go.
Yep, exactly.
Let's go save Carlos. He has my drugs.
He has my drugs. Okay. So, you continue onward on your journey. But then all of a sudden Kai really has to go to the bathroom.
Shit.
He's got a piss.
Okay, sorry.
Like
Piss.
like a Russian dog. Racehorse.
Okay.
And so, you've got to figure out how to get past the oncoming stream of urine
Okay.
that's about to overtake you. What do you do, Miles?
Excuse me.
You gotta roll a 7 or higher. You guys
Uh.
are playing Dungeons and Dragons on the bus. Anyway, continue.
We shrink even smaller. To go out to like go through in between the cells of the small intestine.
All right, so you hide, and
That's what they do in that show, right?
yeah,
I think that's what they do.
absolutely,
They go like they go mega small,
they do.
or the opposite of mega. Not mega.
Not mega. Okay, so yeah, so Kai goes to the bathroom in the classroom, I guess.
Just peas right there. I mean, it's pretty realistic.
At your
honestly,
desk.
it's pretty accurate.
And yeah, knowing him and his habits. I'm not throwing shit at Kai. What are you talking about? Okay, so you continue on your way
Mhm.
up through the urethra.
Yeah, it's a really
Um,
long urethra.
Yeah, it's a long journey, especially for the school bus. You obviously get back to like the first size you were at when you went inside Kai,
Okay.
and what a weird phrase.
After you're inside Kai, don't cut this out of context, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and but then as you get to Carlos's last known location,
Yeah.
you find that he's gone.
Oh my god.
He's moved up.
Did he leave any of the drugs?
He no, he didn't. He was afraid that Miss Frizzle would get tempted,
Oh fuck.
and wouldn't be able to continue navigating to find you, and so, and so yeah, so Kai,
Just the idea of like Carlos just fucking running around his small intestine, like,
he's like paranoid because he's got the drugs. He's like,
where's this Frizzle? Fuck.
so Carlos has made his way up into Kai's brain.
How? That was really quick. Damn. His small intestine leads right to his brain.
And yeah, he leaves you a note which says he's never coming out. He's trying to control Kai,
Oh my god.
and so
Trying to get him to pee more.
you have to work your way up to his brain. So where do you go?
How about this? I fucking tell Miss Frizzle to just get really small, go out of the dog, in between his cells, go to the brain, go down. Like, fuck this shit. Why don't we just do this in the first place?
Why did we just do this in the first place? You try to, but it turns out that you can't actually.
Okay, we can't shrink down any smaller.
Any smaller, no, unfortunately,
Okay.
anymore. You've only got so many times that you can do that.
Okay, so we make our way. I don't think there's any way that the fucking food system connects to the neural system.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps.
Where?
What else goes to the brain, though?
Nerves.
What else?
Carlos.
He left you a paper trail. He left you a trail of breadcrumbs.
Fine, then we follow those breadcrumbs.
They lead into the bloodstream.
Okay, fair. But we can't
Yes.
shrink any smaller, though. I would imagine, or unless we're the right size to fit into the bloodstream.
Exactly, the right size.
All right, cool. So we hop into that motherfucker's bloodstream.
Yes.
Kai's
Come
bloodstream.
across another problem.
What?
There's antibodies.
Oh, I thought you
or
were
white
gonna say
blood
like
cells.
he's got like a fucking plaque buildup. Like, what is wrong with my dog? He's got so many issues.
He's got so many problems. And they're just like, Miles, are you even taking care of this dog? What the fuck? They all pull a gun on you because you're mistreating your dog. Anyway,
Antibodies. That's
yes,
what it was.
or white blood cells specifically
Mhm.
that are trying to stop you from getting to the brain.
Okay.
But
They
they're
know
not
what-
regular shaped white blood cells.
Okay.
They look like kind of like robotic spiders, if you will, with the head of a Carlos. Turns out Carlos is creating his own antibodies to stop you from getting to him
All right.
because he wants to live forever in Kai's brain.
It's
All right.
fucked up, dude.
Yeah,
I take Miss
They're coming
Frizzle's
at you.
gun and fucking
shoot
use-
those motherfuckers.
Shoot those motherfuckers. Get rid of these bitches.
All right. So you try your best to stop the overwhelming swarm of antibodies of Carlos.
They're coming too much.
There's too many of them. They they beat the shit out of you.
And then they
And
run
take
away.
the bus.
Oh my god.
So you have to figure out how to get the bus back.
Okay. Fuck.
Luckily for you, Miss Frizzle, who's been beating the shit out of some of these miniature Carlos's antibodies, she has a magic school bus locator, so she can find where the bus is headed.
Wow. Oh yeah. What dress is she wearing, by the way? What dress is my girl, Miss Frizzle? You know, what's her? What kind of drip is she rocking?
Kind of drip. It's Gucci. Well,
Because it always changes, you know.
that's true. That's true. And this time around,
She's rocking. What's she rocking, baby?
what is she rocking? She's walking. She's rocking.
Christopher Walken.
She's rocking a sequin dress with a picture of Carlos on it.
It's a
But
wanted. It's a wanted.
It's
sign.
it's crossed out because she's gonna kill that bitch. And yeah, so anyway,
The locator. Okay.
the locator,
So, I'm like,
so yes.
I'm like, Miss Frizzle. Where's? Give me the fucking locator. And I fucking bob her in the face. Take it.
yes. So
I need my drugs, man.
exactly. So you find out that the Maddox school bus is stuck in the femoral artery. The femoral artery. in
Femoral.
Kai's thigh, leg, whatever. And so you
Do they even
right
have
now,
femoral arteries?
probably I don't know. I'm going off of human anatomy.
I know. I could tell.
Yeah. Which is in Kai's
Thigh.
bottom right
Hind leg.
hind leg. Yes, and you're in
Bottom leg.
his left foreleg. So you have to get to. Basically, you have to go across
Okay.
Kai.
So we do that.
All right.
Just
So-
see us running through Kai's bloodstream.
Bloodstream, you're swimming. And along the way, you see a bunch of miniature Carloses still, and you're still shooting those motherfuckers.
I
Like a-
throw people, some of our very dear and close friends at them and sacrifice them.
Sacrifice them.
Yeah.
They're like, Miles, no. As you're getting swarmed by these Carloses.
Do they just look like? Do they look like the white blood cells just with Carlos's head on top, or are they like big heads of Carlos, or like?
Yeah.
Are they like? They look more like, because I was for some
Think
reason
like-
I was imagining like them as like a virus
Think.
looking thing.
Yeah, I was thinking virus. That's kind of the way I described it. But you
Yeah.
could also imagine it like if you ever played like Agario, where it's just like it's just the shape of Carlos's face just moving towards you. He's got a smile on his face as he's about to destroy you.
Okay.
So they're closing in right now. Yeah, you gotta sacrifice a member of the squad. So who do you sacrifice?
Oof. I gotta be careful here. There's a lot of different races. Ralph. No. Wait. Who's the Arnold? Arnold. He didn't really
Arnold's
do
a little
anything. He's
bitch.
just a fucking.
Yeah.
He's a little pussy. He's a
That's good because he was about to betray you anyway.
what?
Yeah, he was about to sell you out to Carlos.
I mean, how? I don't know what he's gonna do.
Anyway, okay, so
Yeah, that's what he says. I was gonna sell you out, Miles. No.
I should have sold you out when I had the chance. Carlos and I were gonna kill you last week.
We're gonna sell the drugs together.
Carlos is demented. He just like he's just been getting worse and worse each week. Anyway, okay, so yeah. Anyway, so you make your way to Kai's right hind leg. You find the magic school bus,
Mm-hmm.
and it's mostly in good repair, except
Good repair.
for the bus's engine, which is literally the whole thing that makes it run. But the engine is further downstream,
Oh my god.
swarmed with Carloses.
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing with it. I think they're trying to make like their own like school bus out of like biological material that they find within Kai.
Okay.
So you've got to stop them. What do you do?
Okay. Oof. This has nothing to do with the race. I'm just picking them.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Okay. So
No.
I throw Tim, and I throw him because I'm like super strong in this world. Apparently, I can just throw people wherever I want.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, guys, it's dinner, and then what do they do?
So they swarm around Tim, and then they demolish him. He's absolutely getting destroyed.
while they're distracted, I go
While they're
grab
distracted, go for the bus or
the engine.
The engine.
Bus engine.
But as you're going to grab the engine, a couple more appear out of the fog, and they run a train on you. But then they go and help finish off Tim, and so you're free to take the bus engine.
Okay, I clean myself off a little bit first though.
Yeah. Okay, and then how do you?
You just wanted to get revenge for all the times I've run a train on you, Andrew,
yeah,
isn't it?
I figured I should throw that in there. So, I mean, this is I didn't write this. What are you talking about? This is an episode of the Magic School
Boys.
This is Billy Butcher blows up Madeline Stillwell. You like look over and she's just got her tied up. Don't mind me, Miles.
Run the train on you.
Oh my gosh! Accidentally sets off the bombs. Fire. Okay.
I grab the engine.
But you're not strong enough to lift it yourself. And you've sacrificed a couple too many people to be able to get it back to the bus. So,
also, I would have figured that they're like questioning my morality at this point.
yeah, exactly. So you get the engine, but you got to figure out how to get it back to the bus. So how do you do it? It's just still at this point. It's not floating with the bloodstream, obviously. Because that's how it works.
Yeah, obviously. Arnold, because he's dumb as shit.
Didn't you sacrifice Arnold?
No, sorry. I meant Ralph. When I
Okay.
said Arnold,
Yeah,
I meant
to
Ralph. Because he's dumb as shit.
Mhm.
Ralph, my boy, you want those drugs that I asked you? I need your help to get this engine over to the bus. And he
So yeah,
oh god, that's bad.
he takes.
I'll cut it out, but he uses his dummy thick strength.
Oh my gosh. This is Ralphie, yeah. Because his picture is just him like laid back and just chill. He's just like roided up and he's just lifting up this engine. So he takes the drugs, which are steroids, obviously, and he gets super swole. Practically turns into the Hulk, right? And he lifts up the engine and he carries it. Big strong man carries this engine. He's glistening with blood.
Okay, gross.
Over to the bus. And,
I don't think they ever were like actually in blood in Magic School, but they grew small enough to look at the cells, but they were never like just like walking through blood.
I know.
Okay. All right, continue.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, Mrs. Frizzle's also wearing a dress with Carlos's wanted face on it. So
it's not the same thing. Yeah, I know you're right.
So yeah, so they put the engine back in the bus, and
he does.
Yeah, he puts it in, because he's also a mechanic. His dad's a mechanic or something. I don't know.
I think you're right, actually.
Or one of their parents is a mechanic, so they fix it. And they get the bus running again. You get back on the bus and you say, "Okay, guys, let's get
fucking Carlos and get my drugs back."
You get to Carlos. Stop that motherfucker. You're driving over some more of those Carlos antibodies, and then
we just plow through them like fucking zombies.
Once you get to a safe point, you stop. Mrs. Frizzle turns around and points a gun at you and says, "This is you've been sacrificing too many people, bitch. I'm calling the shots here, not you. You're taking too much power. You're trying to work your way up." And so Frizzle, Dorothy, and Phoebe are all against you. Well, you've got Ralphie.
So the women.
You've got Ralphie, Keisha, and Wanda.
Okay.
Left with you.
Wait, who's Wanda?
She's the Asian.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, cool. Well, I'll say this. What are you gonna do if we go with your plan, whatever your plan is?
Oh well, she wants to kill you.
She just wants to kill me.
She wants to kill you.
And then what?
And then she's gonna go take off. She pulls the one that took her off. It's actually just a regular picture of Carlos because she serves Carlos. Carlos has been poisoning her brain for weeks.
Okay, so then I'm like, wait, do you? Was it Dorothy?
She works with Carlos, yeah.
All of them do?
Yeah, they all do. Yeah,
Except for Wanda,
Phoebe,
Keisha,
and Dorothy. So yeah, it's you, Wanda, Keisha, and Ralphie.
Ralphie, okay.
You got the muscle man on your side, remember? But
Yeah.
Frizzle's got a gun.
Which might not even be loaded, or might not have any.
It may or may not have a bullet in it. You don't know. You gotta take that chance.
You don't want to take that chance. Yeah.
Yeah, Phoebe and Dorothy have been
brainwashed as well.
They've been fucking Carlos on the side.
Oh my God! Wait, so it's Miss Frizzle, Phoebe,
and Dorothy.
Dorothy. I thought there was another one.
No, because you sacrificed Tim and Arnold, and then Carlos is the bad guy. So.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna look at the roster as well.
Okay.
Roster, as it makes it sound like a fighting.
Collar, but I don't know if those are.
Magic School Bus.
Yeah, you can just look at the characters.
Yeah.
And,
just so I get a vague idea of who's
who.
Who's what's it? Who's
his what's it's.
Okay. So I've got Sorry, I'm just gonna run through it again. So I've sacrificed Arnold and Tim. I've got Ralph, Wanda, and Keisha, and Phoebe and Dorothy are with Valerie Frizzle.
Miss Valerie Frizzle.
And Carlos
and her lizard, I guess, too.
Liz. It was played by Whoopi Goldberg. It says.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know.
So that's okay.
Maybe like for one episode. Okay. So
they find out Liz can talk and is trying to kill them, so they have to kill Liz.
Wait, Liz is on my side now?
No, Liz is I'm kidding. Liz is just Miss Frizzle.
Just okay, yeah, just chilling.
On her side.
All right. So that's what the R on his shirt stands for.
Yeah.
Not Ralph.
Roids.
That's definitely what I meant.
No, I know.
Yeah. What do I do, man?
Yeah.
Okay, so I say, how about this? We go off the bus, so we won't bother you again. You don't have to shoot a man. You don't have to be convicted of murder.
You can shoot a woman. No, but seriously, what do you do?
Yeah, you know what? I put Wanda in front of me. I pull Wanda in front of me.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we ball.
Wanda's in front of you, so wait. You're using her as a shield as you get off the bus?
No, as I just stand there. I change my mind. I'm gonna use Wanda as a shield in case I get shot.
Okay. Okay. So Miss Frizzle doesn't take any chances. She takes no prisoners. She shoots Wanda in the leg, and Wanda goes down.
No, okay, so she shoots her. As she shoots her, I push Wanda forward.
Okay, so Wanda stumbles.
And then I rush her.
You rush her? Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. So Miss Frizzle shoots you in the kneecap.
Okay, cool.
But you tackle her and you get the gun away from her.
Okay, cool. And I blow her brains out.
As you do, you say, was it worth serving Carlos? She says, no, that sociopath's gonna kill us all.
You idiot. And then I blow her brains out.
You idiot. And then you blow her brains out.
Awesome, I just killed Miss Frizzle. That's great.
So Dorothy and Phoebe try to rush at you, but you tell them to get back. You tell them to get back, and they sit in their seats.
Okay.
Now everyone is following you, and you're on your way back to
the brain.
Up to the brain.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, right now, you're actually going downstream away from the brain, so you need to figure out a way to get upstream. So
find a different vein, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So we, go for a bit and try to find a vein that's heading the opposite direction, like a road.
All right.
Like a highway.
Okay.
Find an exit.
Mm-hmm. So as you do, you come upon the vein that'll lead you upstream through the heart and up to the brain.
Okay.
But before you can continue on, you find a wall of antibodies.
Of Carlos's.
Not only Carlos's this time, but you actually dumped Miss Frizzle's body out into the bloodstream, and they created Miss Frizzle's as well.
Oh, fuck.
With guns.
They have guns, and they're drunk.
You notice that Kai is starting to move a little sluggishly, because Kai is also getting wasted as more alcohol is poured into his stream.
Oh my God.
His bloodstream.
Because of her body is just
because her body's pure alcohol.
Oh,
You wonder how the bus was driving straight at all.
So I can start ending this shit quickly if my dog's gonna die from alcohol poisoning.
Mm-hmm.
So I use what weapon systems the magic school bus has. I imagine it has a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So you have a couple options, actually.
Okay, cool.
So you have one that is a cannon that'll blow them all up. But in order to use it, you need steroids. And the only steroids you have are within Ralphie.
Okay.
So you'd have to sacrifice Ralphie in order to get it to work. Or what you could also use is you can use it's like a slingshot catapult type thing that would bust a hole through the wall of antibodies, but you need the bullets in your gun, so you don't have your gun anymore, and you have to pull the one out of your kneecap. So and you may or may not survive the operation.
Yeah, I don't think the kids are going to be able to perform an operation on me.
Exactly. If only you had what was his name? The guy from Arnold. He's definitely smart enough to do it. He's dead.
Maybe. I mean,
No, I'm
Dorothy.
kidding. He's kidding. Yeah,
Dorothy could, but
Dorothy could.
you know what? I just barrel right through him.
You barrel right through him.
I drive right through the
Okay.
wall.
You drive right into the wall. As you do, killing Carlos's and Miss Frizzle's alike.
Okay. Cool. That's my goal.
Yep,
my
that
goal
was
in
the
life.
goal. But as you do, hold on, I gotta go back to the list.
The list.
Yeah. Yeah. As you do, we'll say that the back window breaks open and Dorothy falls out.
Or jumps out because she wants to
Jumps
kill
out.
Carlos. She thinks she sees Carlos.
Dorothy. She thinks the antibodies are Carlos. She goes to be
Take
her
me.
one true love.
Yeah.
As you drive on, you just see her getting mercilessly destroyed and pulled apart by these Carloses.
I'm like,
And Miss
Phoebe,
Frizzle.
do you see what idiots? You see what
See what
idiots
you have
does?
to look forward to
Yeah.
if you don't.
If you don't work with me and
you
getting
don't
my
work with
drugs
me.
back.
Yes. So you've reached the heart,
Mm-hmm.
which pumps blood away from and into the brain.
Okay.
So you pick the path that'll take you up to the brain.
Mm-hmm. Which I would imagine would be one of the top ones, I think.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah.
But you find that you're too heavy to be carried up that way right now. You need to sacrifice some weight here.
Okay.
So you gotta
Just
get rid
throw
of-
Ralphie right
you
off.
get throw- you throw Ralphie off.
He's way too heavy.
But you're still a little bit too heavy.
Or
So
does
you gotta
this
throw
look
one more
like
person.
the final field trip?
Liz.
Toss Liz.
Man,
Alright,
fuck that
toss-
lizard.
toss Ralphie and Liz off of the bus. Ralph.
I just imagine like the rest of the people just staring at me in horror as I throw more people off the bus.
Your ranks are just getting thinner and thinner. They're all winding up within your dog.
We're all gonna end up in shit at
Yes.
some point.
All right.
Oh my god, I'm a monster.
As you drive off up the bloodstream, you see Ralphie antibodies getting created.
Oh my god.
And Liz antibodies getting created, so that your dog is becoming a roided up lizard.
Jesus Christ.
Lizard dog. So you make your way up through the brain, and you reach the top. And it's a vast puzzle, and you got to figure out how to get to Carlos. Carlos is at the center of the brain.
Okay.
He's controlling everything.
I can hear him screaming.
laughing maniacally.
Yeah. That's how I know he's in there.
He's becoming one with the brain. It's sort of absorbing his body as it is. It's creating tons and tons of antibodies. It's milking him for all the antibodies it can create, along with the others, of course. And you find that they're actually all there with him, all the dead bodies of all your classmates and former teacher.
Jesus.
All there being used to create weapons for Carlos to take control of Kai.
Carlos army.
The Kylos army, if you will. He's becoming one with Kai.
I don't want my dog to be fucking Carlos.
Anyway, yeah, and he's got those drugs there with him that you need too. All right, so you make your way up through. You're continuing up the bloodstream. You have to be very, very delicate about which pathways you choose.
I thought it was on the top of the brain now.
He's in the center.
I thought I was at the top of it. I made my way up to the top.
Oh yeah, I guess that's not what I meant. But yeah, you're up at the top. Yeah,
okay.
Sure. You're up at the top.
Whatever.
So
man.
you got to make your way directly to the center.
Okay.
From there. So what do you do? How do you navigate all these pathways?
No, that's a bad idea. I call out Marco, and he says Carlos.
He says, you could always count on him to be an idiot. And so you make your way ever so slightly closer. But along the way, you find a bunch of Ralphie antibodies, and they're super strong. They're holding the bus back. How do you put a stop to them?
I toss Wanda out. She's dying anyway.
They say the Ralphies
There's only two people left.
Wanda.
There's only two people left.
I know.
Phoebe and Keisha, I think.
Phoebe and Keisha.
Oh my god.
And so all of a sudden you hear Carlos call out, "Ram him from behind," and then you hear a bunch of antibodies attacking the school bus from behind, and they're getting into the school bus. So you gotta plug that hole in the back of the school bus.
Okay. I throw Keisha. I use Keisha to plug the hole.
Keisha's just stuck permanently wedged where the window was on the back door. All right, so Keisha's
like the back of her is just getting ripped to shreds,
torn to pieces as all of these antibodies are just destroying
and
her.
we keep moving forward as hard as we can.
Keep pushing forward.
Yeah.
And keep ramming into any antibodies that are within your way. You finally made it to Carlos himself.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's got the drugs with him, and it's only you and I think Phoebe at this point.
Yeah.
That's when Phoebe pulls out a gun and points it at your head.
Oh shit!
And says, "I was working with Carlos all along." I mean, you already knew that, but I have been working with Carlos, and I've seen you sacrifice every single one of us. But now I'm gonna sacrifice you, you idiot. And so what do you do? You need those drugs. You need to kill Carlos and save your dog, and you need to kill this bitch. Who's trying to kill you?
All right,
She says, "Dodge this," like the Matrix.
Yeah. Okay, so I ask Phoebe. I'm like, Phoebe, hold on a sec. Let's chill. Let's take a second to breathe. Why do you like Carlos?
She says, "He's got the biggest dick in school."
That is untrue.
No, it is. Trust me. He's taking a lot of drugs, especially a lot of steroids, which would make your penis
a lot
smaller.
of puppy Viagra.
But he's also he's taking a lot of puppy Viagra. That's why he's actually been siphoning some of that off of Kai, which is why he's becoming one with Kai's brain.
It's through the dick. That's how you become one with someone.
And she says that he's also he's a huge risk taker. He just takes what he wants. And
so am I.
No matter what.
Not that I want to date you because you're like an underage child, but I'm just saying.
Well, so are you in this scenario.
Oh, okay, I am.
You're just an adult.
I thought I was
at the school.
I thought I kind of was.
No. You're a student.
All right, so I don't feel bad about throwing kids out as much. I'm a child. I don't feel as bad.
I just imagine as an adult. I didn't even think about that. Like, just yeeting all these kids out the bus. Anyway, Keisha's still just screaming in agony in the back. But anyway, yeah.
So I'm like,
And she's also Carlos has been feeding her a bunch of drugs. So it's like he's like the supplier. So that's
To
part
Phoebe?
of the part of the reason that she's addicted basically to him.
so it's abusive kind of drug abuse kind of thing.
This is a really dark turn for Carlos.
Carlos, man, come on, bro. You know
He's
better.
already been doing some fucked up shit. Just taking over your dog and milking him for all the antibodies he can, but like he's like chanting in the back, like right now, like as Phoebe's making this decision, or you guys are talking this out.
Chanting? Did you say chant?
Yeah, he's calling forth all the antibodies he can. He's trying to he's trying to urge Phoebe, kill that little soy bitch.
Soy boy.
That soy boy.
Okay. I'm like, look, Carlos's fat dick is hanging out.
Phoebe turns her head, and as she does, she starts salivating.
I fucking like punch her arm. Like I kind of rush towards her and I punch her arm upwards so that she drops her gun.
She drops her gun, and as she does, her elbow shatters. You've broken her arm.
I'm just so fucking strong.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Am I? So I am a kid in this situation. Okay. I'm just a really strong child. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I break her fucking elbow.
My goodness. You monster.
People start screaming out in pain.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't this such a good episode?
This is a terrible episode. Anyway.
This is why we don't let me do things. I'm a horrible person.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like when she turns her head so much she breaks her neck. She just dies.
This gets whiplash so hard she dies.
I wish I'd done that instead. That would have been funnier. But anyway, yeah. She drops the gun. You pick it up and you point it at her.
No, I fucking I kick her out of the bus and I point the gun at Carlos.
Kick her into Keisha, but then Keisha, in doing so, you push Keisha out of the bus.
Replacing
her with Phoebe.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. Keisha gets absorbed, and then Keisha antibodies are made.
Okay,
they're all piling up around the bus.
I aim at Carlos.
You've got one shot.
One shot. One opportunity. To seize everything I've ever wanted.
Yeah.
Do I capture it?
Or just let it slip
through my fingers? I'm like, Carlos, where's my drugs? And then I shoot. That's my like finisher line. Where are my drugs? Bam.
You shoot directly in the center.
It looks like we officially brought the house
Carlos's
down.
head.
So like right here.
Yes.
Okay.
The bullet flies completely through his head into his brain, where it's permanently lodged, destroying him completely.
Oh, good. I'm glad it didn't.
Carlos
go through
screams in
and kill
agony,
Kai.
even though he's not already dead. Yeah, he's
imagery of someone be like,
Anyway, yeah. So, Carlos, he's screaming in agony, even though he's dead. Blood starts spewing forth from his body, which is becoming less and less, attached to Kai's brain. It's released. All of the antibodies start screaming in pain, saying, "Miles, you did this to us. You killed us. You son of a bitch."
Oh, good.
You
I just
asshole."
wanted my drugs.
And the drugs
leak into the dog.
I was gonna say they leak their way into Kai's bloodstream, making him super sluggish and unresponsive.
Fuck.
And so, some of the drugs make their way to the bus. So you have some weed, LSD,
Nice.
and some heroin.
Cool.
The rest of it is all just a concoction in Kai's bloodstream. So you've got to figure out a way to save Kai now, because he's going to die from the mixture of drugs in his
Okay.
bloodstream. I don't know how you're going to stop it, but
I was almost gonna say just like a situation where I just start taking the drugs. And I'm like, well, I guess everyone's dying.
yeah.
And just die there.
Yeah.
In Kai. But no, I'm gonna save my fucking dog.
All right. How do you do it? Where do you
So
go?
I drive out of Kai. Let's see. I would take the bloodstream back towards the lungs, probably. I think that would be the closest connection. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Take it to the lungs and go out the mouth through there.
Mm-hmm. Through the airway.
Yeah, because I can't get smaller.
But what about the drugs? The drugs are still in your dog, man.
I was gonna go to the
Okay.
doctor.
Okay, so you get out. Of the airway, or you're almost out, I should say. But Kai has become so unresponsive that his mouth won't open.
I go through the nose then.
You
The
go
nose
through his
is
nose.
mouth. The mouth is connected to the
All
mouth.
right, all right. So
The mouth is connected to the mouth. That's what I said.
So you're almost out, but you get the wheels get gunked up in a bunch of snot from Kai's nose.
Okay,
So you have to figure out how to get unstuck, and it's just you now at this point,
I.
because you put Phoebe out of her mercy.
Oh, I did.
Kicked her out the bus.
Oh shit. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't I? have?
Probably not.
Okay. I use all of their stuff because they brought all their stuff with them, and I just use it as like traction for the wheels,
All right, so you use a bunch of their stuff.
backpacks and coats and stuff.
Yes, including Carlos's backpack, which actually contained a bomb.
What?
He was gonna blow up Miss Frizzle, and
God.
he didn't get a chance to yet before he found out that he could.
Carlos is very
he could
troubled
take
that I've
over-
killed him.
Before he figured out he could take over your dog, and so his stuff he just left it on the bus because, yeah, he
He's an idiot.
that's about when he decided to take over your dog. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, the explosion gets you out of Kai's nose.
Does it hurt
but
Kai
doesn't
at all?
hurt Kai at all.
Okay, good.
Just clears away some of the snot.
That's good. I mean, at least I helped him, do that.
And,
Okay.
You get out
And I drive and I like row big and like fucking crash into
into the classroom.
Yeah.
Into the like chalkboard.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And then so you're big again. What do you do? How do you save your dog?
I bust
He's got
out.
minutes.
I've got what? He's
got-
got minutes. Mm-hmm. All right, so I crash out of the. No, you know what? Fuck it. I grab the dog, put him in the bus, so we drive to the closest veterinarian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to the doctor, but my dog took drugs and is dying.
for this Carlos kid. So you get there, and
I don't even fucking drive on the roads. I just turn it into like a plane or whatever and just fly there.
fly it to
A vet.
the vet. Yes. So you get to the vet. You crash in through the front window
Per the usual.
because you're so frantic about. And Kai goes flying through the front windshield.
Oh shit.
Which is already busted.
Okay.
And from when Miss Frizzle shot through it.
Lands
And,
right on the
in front of
operating
the
table.
The table. The doctor says, "What happened?" And you just simply show him a picture of Carlos, and he says, "Oh, that demented kid. Okay, I've got the perfect remedy for this situation, because he's created what he calls the Carlos concoction, which he administers to the dog. Now, this comes with a bit of a stipulation, actually, so you might not give it to him if you choose not to,
Okay.
which is." This is stupid.
I'm like going along with
Be a
it.
stupid choice. Okay. So, if he administers the concoction, Kai's hind legs are rendered immovable. They're useless. So he'll need a dog wheelchair. But the alternative is death. So I don't know what you want to do.
You want to kill your dog or let him live just with a wheel, like the wheels or whatever?
Yeah, the wheelchair. So it's your choice, Miles. You could put him out of his misery, or take care of him, but he'll never walk the same again.
That's actually good. It's not a bad choice, Henry. You made it sound horrible.
Well, I don't know. It's either that or he dies. You know what I mean?
I mean, would you want your dog to be in pain?
Maybe not necessarily in pain.
Yeah, constant pain. Yeah, fuck it. Put them fucking wheels on my dog.
All right.
Give him monster truck wheels. I can run over people like Carlos.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You took Carlos's body and brought it out with you, so you could just beat the shit out of him. Anyway, we're such nice people. Yep. Anyway, yeah. So you saved Kai. Kai is safe. And you bring him back to Connor.
Mm-hmm.
And Connor says, "What happened?" And you say, I love how you're like married to Connor or something.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a kid.
Well, Connor, you got to take chances, make mistakes, and get messy.
My goodness. And she says, "It's just like you said. These nuts." Nah, but seriously. So, you say, "I'm sorry, Connor, but our dog will never walk the same again. We're obviously just friends at this point because we're still kids." But I don't know. But anyway, and she says, "That's okay, Miles. I got this perfect remedy. There's this guy. He experimented with all this great stuff that allows you to he's perfected a remedy for the side effects of the Carlos concoction."
Oh my god.
Because he knows this other vet. It's pretty experimental, but it could work. The only other alternative is it could kill him. So do you try it, or do you leave your dog a cripple forever?
What? So there's
another
a chance of dying.
Yes. It could kill him. It's very experimental. Or it could save his legs. His hind legs. Make him the same that he once was. He's been saved from the drugs, but it's up to you.
I love how many choices you're giving me here.
I know.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, do it.
Alright, so you do it. And it kills him. No, I'm just kidding. You do it, and it saves Kai's hind legs.
Wow, dude.
But the rest of him is rendered useless. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, that'd be horrible.
No, yeah. No, so it's experimental, but the procedure did work. Coincidentally, he tested it on another dog, and the dog also survived. So we find out that I think it works pretty well.
Awesome.
So,
nice.
Yeah, so your dog is saved. The class has been destroyed. Carlos is dead. And
he's part of the class.
Yeah. But well, I mean, not he was on his way out pretty much. He was doing some pretty shady stuff. But yeah, you've saved your dog, and yeah, so you got some drugs with you still though. Do you want to take them or what?
Well, Carlos was my drug. He was the one I was getting to peddle the drugs to the other students. So I'm just gonna sell them because that was the whole point.
Okay.
I'm a drug dealer in this story.
Yeah, and a kid. Carlos. Anyway, okay. Yeah, so you sell the drugs and
Happily ever after.
you live happily ever with your money.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I'm rich. Kids
You're
are
rich.
actually
The
dead.
Kids died. All of them.
Kids actually died in this story.
And Miss Frizzle.
And Miss Frizzle.
And Liz.
And the
Liz.
lizard. But I get to keep the school bus too, I guess. In this case.
The school bus blew up.
Blew up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did drive it into a fucking classroom and then a vet's office.
Yeah. It killed the vet that saved your dog.
Oh my god. This is the episode where you find out I'm a monster.
We're monsters.
Yeah. All right.
That's the end. So
Thanks
for listening
listening.
to the lost episode of the Magic School Bus. You can see why it was never shown to the public.
Yeah. I mean,
We wanted Carlos's memory to be preserved.
yeah.
Until now, when we told this story.
I mean, showed the episode.
Or yeah, showed the episode.
All right.
Sold?
So thanks for listening. Check out these nuts.
Cruising on the main street, relaxed and feeling good. Next thing now you know you're saying octopus in the neighborhood. Turning on the somewhere, way up to the star. Taking a real test to take a cigarette past Mars. All the red school bus, never getting no charger. All of the red school bus, 2022, hit back. All the red school bus, hit the radio promo. All the red school bus, it's all the fun thing to do. Oh, like everybody like to see. Come on in and don't be shy.